Hey there, good morning and welcome to a weirdo version of Oh Happy Plants. I had planned on doing this little Q&A video like in the normal spot with my plants around me and with bottles of Liqui-Dirt and Super Thrive. The question is, what's the difference and which do you use and all of that. And so I'm going to give a little information on those plant foods, and right now I am waiting on a friend of mine. One of my friends is here, another one is coming, and we are going swimming in the Puget Sound in, like, I don't know, it's November. So we've got our swimsuits on and we're gonna go in. We've been doing this weekly for a little while because we're insane. So Liqui-Dirt versus Super Thrive. So Super Thrive is not a proper fertilizer. Most fertilizers have three main nutrients, the macronutrients, and I think I want to say it's calcium that they're also listing as a macronutrient, but I'm not entirely sure. Something I read recently. Anyway, so the main nutrients, the three, like you'll see three numbers, a number dash a number dash a number. That's nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, NPK. K is the potassium chemical symbol. Anyway, so those ones, NPK, are the main three that you're going to look for on fertilizer packages. Some fertilizers only have those three. As far as I'm aware, neither... Let me start over. So Super Thrive is a B vitamin supplement primarily, and I think it has quite a few other vitamins in there too. The idea is that it helps plants by providing additional nutrients that they might need. My mom swears by using it to prevent transplant shock, so she'll use it after like transplanting vegetables in the garden, or after transplanting plants that might have a little bit of a hard time recovering after a transplant. So I have not done any personal experiments with that, and if I did, they'd be anecdotal evidence only, and so I haven't actually looked into whether or not they have any kind of like scientific studies backing this stuff up. A lot of people swear by it. A lot of people think that it works really, really well. I don't know. But if you're using Super Thrive in place of regular fertilizers, you're going to notice that it doesn't work so well because it doesn't have those three main nutrients. And as far as Liqui-Dirt, so I've read through their website and I like their product. I like the idea. It's it's similar to worm tea in that it's like a very broken down, like they use mycorrhizae, they use fungus basically to break down nutrients and make it basically into this like nutrient tea that you apply to your plants, and it's extremely concentrated, so one package for houseplants is going to last you like forever. You want to pay attention to whether or not it goes bad. I haven't looked into that. And if it's getting close to the expiration date, just mix it with water and dump it on a flower bed somewhere and go buy a new one. Like, honestly, it's not going to hurt anything. So as far as I know, based on what I remember, and this is solely off memory, so don't fault me, I've only had like a third of a cup of coffee so far. Based on that, I don't remember seeing any like actual like nutrient guarantees on the label. And with fertilizers and with like potting soils and stuff like that, you can get away with it, and often those fertilizers will have those nutrients in there. Without the guarantee, you don't know how much, and so you just kind of have to go off of the manufacturer's recommendations based on how much you're going to be applying, and just trust that they did it right and you're applying the right amount for your plant. I have a few plant foods. I can't call them fertilizers. I have a few plant foods that I just put out that have those nutrients. I can't say how much. I can't give more information on that because I haven't sent it off to a lab and I haven't done all of that. I know exactly what's in my ingredients, and so I've done the math based on those, but as far as putting something on the label and telling you what's in it, I can't do that. So I feel like that's the case for Liqui-Dirt as well, where I don't know that they've sent it off to a lab. Maybe they have. And they know what's in there, but they would have to register it with every one of the 50 states they want to sell it in if they're selling it countrywide. And so the registration process is a beast. And I think this is my friend Christina, so I've got to go. But the registration process for fertilizers for anything is a total beast. You have to register it individually with each state. And so that's prohibitive to a lot of these companies. And so with Liqui-Dirt, I would treat it like it's a normal fertilizer. I do believe it has all of those things based on the process that they go through making the fertilizer. I don't know that it necessarily 100% substitutes a fertilizer that actually tells you what's in it. So what I do at home is I mix it up with I either use my plant foods that are like kind of a granular thing, or I mix it up with a chemical fertilizer and Liqui-Dirt. Like I'll mix each of them in there at the same time, at really, really dilute amounts, or I will, or I'll like do one week and the other the next week or something like that. Again, at really dilute amounts so you don't over fertilize. I don't think you can burn your plants with Liqui-Dirt, but I'm not entirely sure about that, so don't quote me on that one. Anyway, everybody's here. I gotta go, and we're gonna go take a dunk in 50-degree water. Bye, guys.